Hey guys, I'm Tess, and today we're gonna be talking about this new clip. We already got a date! We got a date! And it's not gonna be August, it's gonna be June. I don't have to wait that long. I'm so happy. I was in the process of filming something else. And then I watched this video and I was like, F that. I wanna talk about what I want, you know? So many things to talk about in this clip. It was so good. They gave us food, guys. We cannot complain. So, small things such as I love what he's done with the place, for example, but others that are a little bit bigger in the whole plot, I think. First of all, I'd like to talk about the flirting, because that was just otherworldly. The fact that they're both centuries-old monsters, but still, it's hard for them to just up and say what they want to say, because that's how I read it, you know? When Louis goes and says,
"Oh, a guest room. You want me to come and see your guest room?"
By the way, in case somebody says that's not flirting, I don't know how many of you would go to sleep at your ex-boyfriend's house, but the whole lowering your voice at the end of it was a note of a suggestion, so that I think that wasn't just flirting, that was throwing himself at Lestat. And Lestat doesn't answer to that. He dodges the question, and he goes to describe the street.
It's an affluent neighborhood. Old money.
Blah, 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 blah. But then Lestat also throws his own ball by saying,
Come to me.
do you know how long I've been waiting to hear those three little words? Come to me. This is just, I screamed. The neighbors complained. I think that it was a proper reaction, because it's been 2 years, guys, without hearing those words, and I wasn't prepared. I didn't think they would give them to us at the teaser, or the clip, or whatever this is. I was really happy. But the thing is, Lestat says this. Yay. And Louis doesn't answer to that. He goes and teases him about the depressing scene he walked into in New Orleans.
It's my home. I am she is me.
Montreal. I am he, and he is me.
They're both little kids who want to flirt with the other person, who really want to be with the other, but are unsure about the situation. So they flirt, but the other one never flirts back. They're both like, wait. But then the other one who hasn't flirted back is like, oh, wait, I should show my interest so that they know that I'm interested, because having a daughter and being in love for 100 years wasn't enough of a signal. And then they go and say something back, and the other one does the same thing, and over and over again, until Daniel Molloy writes a book and saves them from themselves. They should thank Daniel. Daniel's gonna be a therapist during this season, and then he's gonna unalive himself, because he has the worst relationship in this world.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Then there's the librarian. I love her, by the way. She's us. Small comment here. If Armand is indeed real, and in this world we do not know that vampires exist, but they do, we should all stop thirsting over them, guys. Because I got scared watching her. The going to the museum and taking the picture was so relatable. Yes, but can you imagine how he's gonna react when he finds out? I am terrified for them. I think that the whole Gremlin situation is gonna come way more out of that than anything else. In all seriousness, Armand is someone who's been objectified all of his life, and now they go and react to him this way, which is normal because they think that he's fictional. Were they to believe that he's real?
Nobody would be laughing, you know.
But, yeah, I think he isn't. He's pissed off as well. Talking about pissed off.
Louis, do you know someone called Daniel Molloy?
Louis has been sitting on the fact that Daniel has published this for a while now. And I love that the thing that scares him the most is not the vampires are gonna come and get me. He actually doesn't care about that one at all. It's more about, is Lestat gonna be mad at me now? Okay, Louis burned the computer. He honestly thought that Daniel wasn't gonna publish. At the same time, Louis did share his darkest secrets with a mortal, you know. And now that mortal has shared the experience with everyone else. So Lestat has a reason to be pissed off, especially if most of what has been said is untrue. And from what I have seen of Lestat in this clip and the little ones that we have been given, he's completely different to the ones from season 1 and 2. There are a few traits that are still there, like he's blonde, yeah, but I was referring more to the fact that he's very weird and very nerdy. Like, he gives an awkward vibe, and I love that.
No, I don't know, Louis. Please explain yourself.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute, I can't. I think that if this happened before the Vampire Lestat show, what I'm getting from it is that Lestat is going to be the one who's pissed off at Louis now. They were kind of getting back together, and now Lestat's gonna be like, well, I get to share my story, and I get to make you jealous, and I get to have sex with as many people as I want, because you screwed up big time. And I'm gonna tell my story my way, and it's gonna be through songs about you. Go yourself. That's a very power move, and I'm here for it, obviously. But it's so many things as well. It's the way Louis looks. He's so handsome. He's always handsome, but he's so handsome right now. And also, Lestat is kind of an iPad kid as well. He and Armand should just unionize. He's writing a song, and I wonder whether if we'll see that song at the tour, if this is like a tease of that.
Faut que tu l'enserres. Je le pognerai. Je le mordrai.
Can you imagine being that client who just trying to buy the book, and then the librarian is just like, lick him, lick him, lick him, and you try to pay just so that you can rush out the door, and she's like, you have to insert it, actually. French people being French. Actually, they're from Montreal, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? No, but I love that librarian. She's one of us. By the way, these two scenes?
Santiago, I could understand. At least he had a presence, but
I'm happy to
Lestat, il est genre, whatever.
100%.
Mais Armand.
Same energy. All in all, I'm really happy we got to see this. It was very exciting. I am almost capable of waiting until June. I feel like that's gonna happen now. Before I was hanging on by a thread, and now I may survive this. Yeah, that's it. I have to binge watch Bridgerton, so I'm gonna go now. Bye!